Hello everyone, and welcome back to another highlight video for the Humongous Wombats, this from their 11th game against the Little Giants. This was a rematch for the Wombats from a few games before, and the Little Giants currently sitting at the bottom of the league. So we can jump into the highlights where Pete Wheeler leads us off in the top of the first with a very nice line drive that possibly should have been caught, but Pete is more than willing to take advantage as they throw it into third, and the third baseman just does not react here. So Pete Wheeler, wise to it and with the speed to get it done, gets a third base, and Ahmed Khan comes up and is going to fly out to center with a clean sacrifice fly, allowing Pete Wheeler to score. And we start off strong with a 1-0 lead. Sheila Basanti is going to hit a line drive in the bottom of the first, but Keisha Phillips is wise to it and makes a beautiful running catch. So we go to the top of the second, and Amir Khan gets a hold of one, hits it to straightaway center field, possibly again could have been caught, but Amir Khan is going to be rewarded with a double. And a couple batters later, Kenny Kawaguchi is up with a chance to convert and hits a perfect line drive down the first baseline. And even though Amir Khan stumbles, Kenny Kawaguchi misdirects the throw by bluffing to second, and Amir Khan scores. And then later, Artie Pimpleton line drive off a fireball. Incredibly impressive stuff. Didn't even know that was possible. So respect for that, even though he gets out. And Jack Joseph strikes out Pablo Sanchez. So even though the Wombats take a 2-0 lead, the Giants did come to play in this game, and Nate Kowalski is evidence of that as he flies out to Pablo, except it should have been caught, but then Kowalski should have stopped at first. Mistakes all around, and the school of terrible base running strikes again. Later in the bottom of the fourth, Heather Quinn now has a tailor-made base hit, except Keisha Phillips guns her down from center field. Just an amazing throw there, and Keisha Phillips is going to be tested again with a line drive from Liz Kinghorn, who clearly has a single and then decides to make a break for it as we throw to the pitcher. Why all the teams do this, I do not know. It is frustrating, but I'm just grateful that I'm not managing them, and instead I'm managing someone like Amir Khan, who can just blast it at will this season. He has been absolutely amazing on the offensive end, and this one was one of his best yet. 527 feet. You really just have to appreciate the younger Khan brother for the effort that he has put in this season, and here he puts us up 3-0. We go to the bottom of the seventh, where Heather Quinn is up again after getting gunned out by Keisha, and this time she lines out to Pablo. She was just threatening the whole game, and in the top of the eighth, Keisha Phillips gets her just reward for her efforts in center field by hitting a fly ball over the fence for a home run, an impressive 404-footer. And yeah, Keisha has just improved so much in center field throughout the course of the season, gets rewarded here and puts us up 4-0. And later in the top of the eighth, with a chance to try and extend the lead, Ernie Steele hits a nice line drive to right field, but it is caught, and Amir Khan stumbles, trying to get back, so it's a double play. The no-hitter was on for Kenny Kawaguchi until this moment where Wally Evans is going to get it just past Vicky Kawaguchi, and he has a reasonable shot at second base, so he goes for it, and he stops there for the double, and the no-hitter is over. And Liz Kinghorn comes up, next batter, and Kenny Kawaguchi comes back nicely with the strikeout. And then Artie Pimpleton comes up, and he also strikes out. So Kenny Kawaguchi unfazed by losing the no-hitter, is going to try a slow-mo pitch to Jim Kiley, which he gets for a strike. And while we thought the school of terrible base running was finally put to bed, instead, they make a break to try and steal third on Annie Frazier and are gunned down. Easy out there. And in the top of the ninth, Pete Wheeler adds insult to injury by hitting our third home run of the game. A nice fly ball to right field that puts the Wombats up 5-0. Not our greatest offensive performance, but it was enough when the Giants just had no answer for Kenny Kawaguchi, who is on in the bottom of the ninth, gets Jim Kiley to ground out to Ernie Steele by way of Kenny Kawaguchi. He then gets Machiko Adachi to strike out swinging, and he is sitting with an opportunity for 10 strikeouts against Nate Kowalski and gets the job done, strikes him out looking. 10 strikeout game, one hitter for Kenny as the Wombats win 5-0 against the Little Giants. Hope you all enjoyed the game.